sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know it, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Terry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack, punting the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Used to play fake, now to throw. Got it on the outside, it's hot. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Tiger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense good.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Quickly out to the tight end. solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games and big moments where he's really shined. That's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To throw, it's Jennings. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That last drive just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do in short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Quick release by the QB. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Hardy. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Caught at the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Snags it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Gibson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. Is putting up another monster game today, late in the year when you know Heisman voters are.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the
To the air. It's Jennings. Got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. Finding an escape route. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rebels are on the move.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. On third and short, the power run here. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Here we go. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Barnett. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Quickly complete. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block.
Job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Ineligible receipt, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch. It's Madison. Turning it on. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Offense changing the play. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field, stringing first down.
Touchdown, Tiger! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Alabama. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He's not afraid to go deep. Snags it on the right. Hits the crease. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's high. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Toss sweep to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
The short hands, it's Terry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Terry. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at it. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Finds a spot in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line, and that's a way to make a stand. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You've already set your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch around the 50. Very little will make. Hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense working from the pistol. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madison. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nowhere to go with the line down. He goes at the 39.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Rebels! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
They're up by 8 over North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On over the middle, it's Smith. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play action fake. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Trying to barrel in. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking left. With the catch, it's Lee. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium.
Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves him on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too...
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Missouri! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. To the air, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Finds the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 26 over Texas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's high. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Using the quick game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Got a man, it's Johnson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the first down. What a clutch play in the 4th quarter.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.